Okay, this is an issue I'm having with my 2002 Dodge Cummins diesel. Anytime I see an issue or have an issue with my truck and I don't find it on YouTube, I feel obligated to record a fix if I can and share it with others. Alright, the issue I'm having is where my heat and my cold air will shift back and forth as I stop and go. And you can often hear the blend door in the HVAC system opening and slamming shut. Well, I've researched this online best I can, not a whole lot of resources, but I'm going to try what I've seen so far. And the issue is, you can see it's this piece right here. It's a, let me think, what's it called? Interposer or something like that. Well, it connects. If you can see, let me see if I can get it out here in the light. All these parts cracked. I went to the junkyard and I've gotten 5 or 6 pulled, and every one of them has this crack in it, except for one, and I couldn't get it out, and I busted it trying to get it out. But this part here connects the motor, the blend door motor, right here, to the blend door. All right, y'all bear with me. I'm gonna try to do this. There's a replacement part for this at a site called Heater Treater, and I've got it on my computer here. If you can see it, it's a metal part. It's supposed to replace the cheap plastic one. And that's about 35 to 40 bucks. So I'm gonna try this little piece of PVC reinforcement to one that's not quite cracked as bad, and see if it can hold up. If it don't, I'll end up having to buy the metal one. This is the one I took out of my truck. There was no hope for it. My blend door was slamming shut every time I hit the brakes, going from hot to cold, and I was burning up, so it had to be fixed. So we're going to try this. Now, the blend door is pretty easy to check and don't cost anything. What you got to do is turn the key on, not start. Take the HVAC, or turn the HVAC to off, and turn the temp control all the way to cold. Now look under the dash. A flashlight will help. The passenger side, way back to where the hump in the floor meets the underside of the dash. You can actually see the shaft turn between the motor and the duct. You can also hear the motor if it's quiet, it is. This shaft is connected to the blend door by a plastic part, which is the interposer. If the interposer is cracked or broken, the shaft continues to turn because the blend door does not stop the motor when the blend door is closed. If you turn the temp to hot, the shaft would normally turn the other direction. Well, it will turn the other direction. Note that if the interposer is broken, the shaft motor turns non-stop all the time as long as the key is on. If the temp is halfway between hot and cold, the motor should stop turning. Getting to the rear screw is difficult, but you shouldn't have to remove it. You should be able to pull the motor down plenty far enough to move it out of the way so you can pull the plastic part down and out. I've seen where people went to a garage or dealer and was charged anywhere from $700 to $1,500 to diagnose and fix this issue. But I'm going to try this little part right here and see if it don't help my problem. This is just the one I junked out of the junkyard. I didn't need it, but the one I have on there now, I kind of separated it and looked in there thinking there was something in there wrong, and there's a bunch of little gears in there. So I got another one in case I screwed it up, but I think it's going to be good to go, so I'm going to just keep this as a standby. Now this piece is what we're going to replace under here. Oh, let me get a flashlight. Y'all bear with me as I'm one-handed here. See, that will normally come down. Don't have to worry about breaking it. Take that one screw out. I cut a hole in the back where I can actually get to the other one if I need to with a little screwdriver. This little one right here. That's what you need to get this thing out. All right, let's get to it. All right. All right, I'm fixing to do this one-handed again. I'm gonna have to pause this video and show you after I put it in